I'm going to do a simple video on attaching some plants to an item for a shrimp tank, and I know this has been covered by a lot of people, but I wanted to point out that I used to use fishing line to do that. That's in your tank for always. And then someone's like, well, use thread. And that's a great idea. I was like, well, I'll get like some green thread. But I went to the store, and do you know what thread's made out of? All the thread I could find was made out of acrylic or made out of polyester. Could you believe that? So before you buy thread, you really should check what it's made out of. So here's what I ended up getting. 100% something. What does that mean? I was like, well, I'll get that. And then also in the, what is this, cross stitch area? I don't know if you're going to be able to read this. I found some black and green, and this is 100% cotton. So this is what we're going to use. So my point is, if you're going to buy thread to attach plants to a rock, or like these shrimp tubes I have here, just make sure what you're using is 100% cotton. Let me show you these shrimp tubes we're going to use. Here they are. So I actually got these from Amazon. They were pretty cheap, $10 or less I think each. They were designed for red bee shrimp. Alright, so this is what they look like. But what I did, it's basically feels like a terracotta. Let me zoom out here. And paint it black. So I got a hacksaw, took about a minute, and I cut the top one off. So that's why now I have 4 pieces. So what I'm going to do, because I only have a little bit of this stuff to attach. It looks like seaweed, doesn't it? Well, I didn't want to attach all that to a big item, so I check my book here. It is, well, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. I got a book of all the plants that I have right now and what they need. It is Subwassertang. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's good to attach to wood. pH is here, and mainly the temperature. I have heaters in these tanks now, so they're set for 70 degrees, so it'll be okay in any of these tanks. I'm going to use the black thread, and the thing with cross stitch thread I know is that we can separate it, and we have a ton of strands right here, so I'm going to go ahead and separate it out. So here we go, got one tiny piece out of that. So you can see that this thread goes a long ways, and I'm going to attach it to just one of these tubes. I'm just going to round up a group of this. Put it on here. Now let's just see if we can wrap it in here. Here we go. Here's the back side. I'm going to tie it off, and we're going to put it in the tank. Since the pH is a little higher in this tank, I'm going to go ahead and place it in this tank. I just have some Java moss in here now, and hopefully, according to what I've read, this stuff grows like weed. So let's see how that goes. Next, I'm going to, let's see, I have some Christmas tree moss. I'm going to attach that to one of these bigger pieces, same way. Alright, now this is going into this tank down at the bottom because I've only had this for a few days. I don't know if there's any snails in this or not, just because I couldn't see any snails doesn't mean there's not any. So this is a bare tank that I put plants in. I have some more Java moss up here floating. I changed the water in here earlier today. And we'll see how this plant does here. That is Christmas tree moss. It can handle a lot wider variety of pH. A lot like Java moss can. So I got a little more here. I've got more here I need to plant. Here's the same moss 2 weeks later. So, man, I didn't know it grew so fast. But it's looking good. And I've got something else here I need to plant. Look at this little guy. I'm going to go plant that up next. Alright, so that's a Pellia, if I didn't already say that. And I'm putting it in this tank here. This is where it was. I just had it floating on the top. And you can see it's already been growing since I've had it. And it's a great looking plant. Okay, now here is this plant 2 weeks later. It's growing over the sides. Starting to fill in. So this is a great little plant right here. Post any comments below, subscribe, and post any suggestions you have. Thanks for watching.